Yo, yo, yo. Right when I thought I was done, Dragon Ball Absalon dropped another episode. Mellavelli dropped another episode of Dragon Ball Absalon. So, without further ado, let's get it. Alright. So, Dragon Ball Absalon Episode 6, Part 1. Now, a lot of people complain that it was a short episode. I'm kind of in that crowd, but Mellavelli is doing something else after this with Star Media, so we got that to look forward to. On Dragon Ball Absalon Episode 6, Part 1, not much happened, but at the same time, a lot happened. And first of all, let me give myself a round of applause for predicting what was going to happen before it happened, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, into what happened. So General Temangi, we get a review of General Temangi appearing on the scene with the field with Gotenks. And, his character is voiced by Tyrone Magnus. Now, he is definitely one of my favorites of the villains next to Kosho, because his philosophy is a little different from just the usual Saiyan savagery, if I should say so. He wanted to recruit Gotenks, aka Trunks and Goten, to their army. Now, this is interesting. It's very interesting because usually when these Saiyans appear on the planet, they usually go straight to force rather than try to recruit people or something like that. Now, I give Lieutenant Kara, I can't pronounce his full name, is it Carla Fuawa? I don't know. In the beginning of episode 2, he did say recruit or capture, and his Captain Horenzo didn't let him do it. But now General Temangi is here, and he wanted to recruit Goten and Trunks because he saw the fusion technique at Super Saiyan 3 level was of substantial power. Now, this is where Goten and Trunks messed up a little bit, in my opinion. Being the rash youth that they are, and being even more rash in the form of Gotenks didn't want to hear that. So reasonably talking with the general wasn't an option. Now, first of all, I'm not for them going to the army because that would be like turning to the bad guys, but they were kind of stupid to attack him outright. Like, let's be honest, think about the situation a little bit. I know Gotenks don't think, so that's not going to change, but they just beat Peruka at Super Saiyan 4. They spent a lot of energy in Super Saiyan 3 form, and that means that their duration of Gotenks was going to run out really quickly. And they saw General Temangi appear, and I know they felt his power level. He's already in the perfect Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Did they really think they could beat him outright after just taking a beating with Peruka and wasting a lot of energy? Like, surely they couldn't have thought that they had enough time. But I guess they wanted to. Gotenks just wants to flex, all the time. He wants to prove something. And I appreciate Mellavelli for keeping to, and Alex the Great, who's the co-writer, for keeping to the script of Gotenks' character. But it was a stupid decision to attack the general outright. They had Lieutenant Kara was also there. They can't take 2-on-1 already in, like, Lieutenant Kara in Super Saiyan 4 and General Temangi in the perfect Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Now, what happens next is interesting. I know it happened kind of fast, but General Temangi, when he dodged Gotenks' initial attack, he hit him from the neck and he injected a serum into him. A lot of people can't see it because it's black, like it goes to a black and white screen with very thin white outlines, so you can't really see what's going on. But if you pause the video and take a look, you'll see that he injected Gotenks' back of the neck with the same serum that Peruka used in the previous episodes to skip to the Super Saiyan 4 transformation. Now, obviously, it had the same effects it did with Peruka on Gotenks. Their body reacted negatively to the effects because Super Saiyan 4, in my opinion, and obviously, according to the evidence in the story, it's a form that needs to be achieved naturally. So they did achieve the form for a split second. It looks pretty dope, but of course, and as soon as they here's the weird thing: as soon as they achieved the Super Saiyan 4, they attacked General Temangi again. Now, at this level of a fusion, they have enough power to take on a perfect Super Saiyan 4 if you do the math. But you also have to remember, like this is following Dragon Ball GT logic, which isn't canon, I know, but I don't care. Super Saiyan 4 what is it called? Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, when he appeared in Dragon Ball GT, Super Saiyan 4 put so much stress on the fusion that it went down to 15 minutes, I believe. So Super Saiyan 4 Gotenks will just make their time, that the little time they had, that much shorter in the form. So I don't know why they continue to attack General Temangi. They technically had the power to do it, but then they kept attacking. Now here's where I'm going to go off on a little bit of assumption. I did some research. I've been following this series for a long time, and it seemed like General Temangi, it didn't show it, but General Temangi transformed again into like a black furred version. I think this is, don't quote me on this, is Super Saiyan 6 transformation. Now, I'm not sure how the math works with the ridiculous math at this level, but I think it was clearly enough to defeat Gotenks, because he had him like gripped him behind his back and just, I don't know what he shot out the back of him. How do I say this? The math, it's got to be more powerful than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta or Gotenks or whatever, a Super Saiyan 4 fusion. But it can't be much. But anyway, it was enough to defeat Gotenks. He had him on his back. He did an interesting type of attack where he looked like he put energy spikes out of his back. Now, I'm not complaining, but that seemed like a little bit much. I mean, I'm all for some new techniques. I mean, it's about time anyway. It's kind of like the logic between Black Goku and Vegito with the energy swords that they could do, where you could stab people. I think Mellavelli and Alex the Great have been looking at Dragon Ball Super for some references, which is pretty cool. So he protruded energy spikes out of his back, which split the fusion, or maybe it didn't split the fusion, it just stabbed Gotenks, and then the fusion ran out anyway. But regardless, Goten and Trunks are unfused and unconscious, it looks like. And then the episode ends off with General Temangi picking both of them up and taking them to the portal. Now, it is as I said, the Zephyr Warriors were in trouble and they would have get captured, because I just couldn't see this playing out any other way. With Gotenks' impulsive nature and the fact that Goten and Trunks jumped into this a little bit without thinking, they were outnumbered first of all and overpowered. So even though Majub defeated Sizzle, he wasn't gonna make it in time. And then Gohan, you see what situation Gohan's in. Gohan might get captured too. I don't know. I really don't know at this point. Unless General Temangi decides to call everybody back, I'm not sure what's going on, but the next part should be very, very interesting. I'm very anticipated for that. I know a lot of you guys are. I know a lot of you guys are a little bit disappointed in the length. I am a little bit too, but I had to throw this out there because people have been actually asking me where my review was, and I appreciate that. And yeah, I just had to do some more research and just think about this for a minute. Yeah, Dragon Ball Absalon is I love the series, I really do. But I'm really stoked to see what's happening next. Good job, Mellavelli. He dropped it for the holidays and stuff like that before the year was over. And okay, here's something else I want to address before I leave. Everybody just needs to stop complaining. Like, people in the comments keep saying, "Oh, we gotta wait another 2 years for the next one." They haven't been counting this year. How many episodes or parts have we gotten this year? Thank you. That's what I thought. Now, I'm finished with it. This is the Adam Smasher live from the multiverse. Dragon Ball Absalon. Episode 6, Part 1 review. I'm out.